This Super Duty is all new for 2023, and in today's video, we're going to show you 10 things you did not know about this all-new truck. So the all-new Super Duty has got a really cool feature, but unfortunately, for some reason, Ford does not give you this feature right out of the gate. And that's going to be when you put the vehicle in park, cut it off. Notice those mirrors did not fold up. This is a very big truck. So the cool thing is there's a feature that you can turn on inside the vehicle after you purchase it. So that way when you get out of the vehicle, these mirrors fold up automatically without you even having to think about it. To turn that feature on, it's very simple. Head over to settings inside the main screen of the vehicle and then vehicle on the main screen of the infotainment system. Once you scroll all the way down, you'll click on mirrors and turn on auto fold. That way when you go in and lock the vehicle, the mirrors will automatically fold in, making it easier to navigate inside of that parking lot. And speaking of navigating around the parking lot, when you put it in reverse, notice how you've got this really nice 360-degree camera that pops up on the vehicle. The problem is when you're trying to navigate and make sure that you're parked perfectly in the line, the second you put it into drive, notice how that camera goes away. There's a really cool feature you need to make sure that you turn on. Head over to the Features tab inside of the infotainment system, Driver's Assistance, and turn on the rear view camera delay. That way, when you put it into reverse and you're trying to reset the parking of the vehicle, when you drop it back into drive, that camera stays on until you get over a certain speed limit, and then it goes away. It makes it really easy to navigate in and out of the vehicle no matter what you're doing. The Super Duty has a feature called Global Windows. You take your remote and tap the unlock button and then hold it. What'll happen is the two front windows will roll down automatically. They do this for a very good reason. It's hot outside. We're in Alabama and you need to let that hot air out. Guess what? That's what that global window is for. But what you may not have known is that you can't do the same to roll them back up. And the simple reason is because people don't need to have their heads cut off. This is actually a mandate from the government. It's very interesting to see that in this truck. Since the new Super Duty has an available push button start, there is a feature that is, I call it the double honk, meaning that if you leave the vehicle running, get out of the vehicle with the key, it will automatically place a double honk to alert you to say, hey dummy, you left your vehicle running. Well, the good news is Ford gives us the ability to customize this setting. Click on Settings, go into Vehicle, and then take a look at Key Detection Alert. You can turn it on and off with a simple switch of a button. The back seat in the new Super Duty is pretty cool. There's a little lever right here. You pull it out and you've got a tiny little bit of storage as well as a bottle jack in case you need to change your spare tire. Also, this seat is not really supposed to come down, but there is a way to get this to come down. There's a little button on the other side of the seat itself. But that's not the real reason we're back here. The real reason we're back here is to show you a cool feature, and it's going to be this right here. Look at this, look at this. Lift this up, you've got a lock over here, and you've got another lock on the other side. But there's more to that. There's another divider that's located right here, and you can lock it in this situation. But what's really cool is when you set these seats down on both sides, there's an actual key lock located on either side, so you can actually lock this. It really turns itself into a faux safe if you want to. And the cool part is you can put something small in there, or you can even put something as long as a long gun if that's something you're interested in. Sync 4 is amazing. It really is a game changer of a system. But just like anything, even my iPhone, sometimes it needs to be rebooted every now and then. If your sync system needs to be rebooted because it might be locked up for whatever reason, hold the power button for the volume and the right button at the same time. When you do that, if you keep holding it, it will automatically adjust and reboot the entire sync module. That is pretty much the exact same process of doing a hard reset on your iPhone, which is up, down, and then hold the lock button. You may know that the Super Duty has a really cool feature. This keypad allows you to type in your combination to lock and unlock your vehicle. But what you may not know is that you can type in your 5-digit code and then hit 5, and it will automatically release the tailgate for you so you don't have to dig the keys out of your pocket. The all-new Super Duty has available push-button start, but the crazy thing is, what happens if the battery inside of this key fob dies? Well, I'm going to demonstrate by actually removing the battery out of this key fob. Wasn't intending to drop that. Now that the battery is completely removed from the key fob, this is just to demonstrate that there is no other key in this vehicle. Notice how it says no key detected on the instrument cluster, but there's a really cool feature. If you look right in here and pull up this little piece of rubber, if you drop that same key fob onto that slot, it can tell that that key fob belongs to this vehicle, and then when you press the button again, it automatically starts even though there's no battery inside of that key fob. And there you go, all the different things you didn't know about the all-new Super Duty. If you're interested in ordering a Super Duty with a dealership that's not going to jack you around, give us a call. The phone number is right there on the screen. We sell all of our Super Duty orders at MSRP without any questions asked. And if you haven't already done so, you need to watch the video where we show you the weirdest Super Duty you've ever seen. Click on the link right there to check out that video.